Okay, today I wanted to come make a video on how I have maintained my sanity and kept my peace during this quarantine time. On the news, they reported earlier here in California, the shelter in place has extended to May 31st. And I've been out of work since March 27th. So I have another month to look forward to. And I've made it pretty successfully, and I just feel so much peace and I feel so full. So I wanted to share with you guys what I've been doing to keep my sanity during this time. So step number one that I would recommend is to have a morning routine. So when I wake up, the first thing I do is I read my devotional. I like to read devotionals on, the areas of my life I want to improve. So I may do a devotional on healing, on hope. If you download the Bible app, they have different categories you can download. So I'm already starting my morning off feeling good. Don't start your morning on social media. It may be tempting when you first wake up to grab your phone and just start scrolling, but I highly, highly recommend finding something to read, preferably scriptures. I like to wake up, thank the Lord for a new day. Start your day off with gratitude. When you wake up, look around your room and thank God for every little thing, even the minor things, like even a lamp. You know what I mean? When you're in an apartment and trying to furnish and get everything together, I'd start looking around like, dang, I really worked and bought all these things, and I appreciate you, Lord, for providing for me and allowing me to get, the things that I need and I want. So gratitude and devotional, first thing. Next thing I do, you want to wake up, brush your teeth, wash your face, use the bathroom, whatever you do, and just starting your day really taking care of yourself and focusing on your health and being clean is really, really important, and you feel really good while you do it. So then after I've done that, I may make me some tea or I'll eat breakfast. I don't really like a heavy breakfast. I'll do like oatmeal with fruit, or like I said, I'll do tea and then like a organic energy bar. All the energy I need because my day is jam-packed, and we're going to get to that. What I do to keep a busy day, even if I have to stay inside. So once I've done that, I've done my face, put me a little cocoa butter on, I'm just feeling good. I'm feeling good already. I'm starting my morning off productive. If you have a productive morning, 90% of the time you have a productive day, unless you just sit down and get lazy. So after I do that, I'll turn my iPad on and I'll find like a motivational person. So I've mentioned a lot of videos who I listen to, but I'll say it again in this video. Tony Gaskins is a very good one. Trent Shelton, Heather and Cornelius Lindsay, I also listen to them. I like DeMarcus on here. I believe his channel is DeMarcus and Cassie. Who else? I know I'm missing some people, but those are like the main ones. Trent and Tony Gaskin are like usually who I'm listening to the most, but the other people I listed are people I also pretty much listen to, if not every day, every other day. And these people have YouTube channels and podcasts, and I really, really hope you check them out. And again, whatever I'm listening to, I like it to align with maybe the devotional I read for that morning or what I'm trying to accomplish. So if that day I'm trying to heal, I'll do a healing devotional, and then I'll find, like, we'll use Trent as an example. I'll type in Trent Shelton and then healing, and then whatever videos he has on that topic, that's what I'll click on and that's what I'll listen to. Lately, I've been watching a lot of like business videos and not being fearful of failure and stepping out on faith. So usually when I search him or Tony Gaskins, I'll look for that topic. Tony has a lot of like relationship videos, but he also has a lot of like self-love and building yourself in your business. And the people that I've listed are all like faith-based people, and that's really important to me because I also want people speaking into my life that can help me grow spiritually and on a practical level, like I said, as far as relationships and business and healing. So that's important for me. So I'm cutting that on, and while I'm listening to that, I'm making my bed or I'm cooking breakfast. So I make my bed, and we've heard in millions of videos, and I've read this too, that most millionaires, that's how they start their morning, reading and making their bed. So I took that concept in and I've applied that to my life because I will be a millionaire. So yeah, I make my bed, and you do feel good. It automatically makes your room look so much cleaner and so much better, and you feel good because you're like, even though you stayed at home, you're like, oh, look at me being productive. I done took care of my skin, my teeth, and my bed is made, and I got some healthy food in my body. And that's another thing. When you're making your breakfast, don't go overboard. I think we overwhelm ourselves with like, oh, I gotta have this body and I need to eat this and I need to eat that. Like, just take baby steps. So for breakfast, I'm not no big health person, but I'm kind of like trying to change the way I eat and stuff. So oatmeal, throw some mixed nuts in there and some fruit, and then I stopped drinking milk, so now I'm using almond milk. Pour a little almond milk in there, you know, mix it up, have you some tea, add a little honey, and I feel like that's simple. It's doable. You're not overwhelmed, but you feel good when you're eating it. You feel like, okay, I'm taking care of the outside of my body and the inside of my body. So just these little steps already feel good. And once you've accomplished just these different things I've said, already you've pretty much killed like 30 minutes to an hour of your morning. Like, it's like time just goes by fast. So now what I like to do is, obviously you want to shower, you know, still shave, even if you're not going anywhere. Sometimes, you know, we might let that get a little out of hand because we like, well, we ain't going nowhere, nobody gonna see. But no, like, shave and take care of your skin, have a good shower, you know, let that steam flow and open your airways. Like, you just feel good, you feel accomplished. And get you some like indoor clothes, because sometimes, you know, we like, well, I don't want to just be getting dressed and waste my clothes and I ain't going nowhere. But get you like some like velour tracksuits or some matching sweatsuits, so it's like you still not wasting an outfit per se. You're not overdressed, but you're comfortable, but you still look put together in case you do gotta go somewhere, make a store run or what have you. So yeah, some quick little two-piece matching sets. Those are cool to wear around the house, so you still feel cute, you still feel put together, but you're comfortable. You're not sitting in your house with jeans on or sucked in, suffocated with some tight clothes. So you feeling good, but you looking cute and you comfortable. So yeah, so once you've showered and put your clothes on, actually I want to mention, before I do that, I'll do a quick 10-minute, 15-minute workout. Now, I'm not consistent with this, but I've at least been doing it 2 days out the week. So one day I'll focus on like the lower part of my body, and then I'll alternate. The next day I'll work on like my stomach area, because I want my abs to be defined, you know. Ever since I have my son, it's like, you know, it's not tight how I like it. So yeah, so work on your stomach or whatever one day, and then alternate to another part of your body so your body has time to like heal and rest in between. So you're gonna be sweating, so you want to knock that out first and then get in the shower, put on your little two-piece. So now after you've done this, it's pretty much time for lunch probably by now. So again, I put on another like motivational video. I like to keep that running when I'm doing chores that aren't particularly, I guess you can say, fun. So like, obviously a lot of us probably, we don't feel like cleaning or cooking or doing anything. So what helps me to like get excited about it is to put on something I can listen to, so my mind is actually kind of like focused on what I'm listening to, and then before I know it, I'm done cleaning or I'm done cooking. You know, it just kind of gives me an escape, but also I'm getting done what I need to get done. So yeah, so now I'm cooking my lunch and I'm listening to my podcast and I'm feeling good. So once I've done that, you know, I feel like, okay, I've had a cool little productive day. Let me set aside some time for my son. So for my son, what we'll do is we'll play football, or we have his workbooks. We'll work on his math and reading because we still want to stay on track with that. And then we'll go outside, catch the ball, because nobody's really outside. So yeah, that we just hit outdoors. It's just us. You want to be getting that fresh air in your body, even if it's just like a walk around your house, around your complex. That's helping your immune system. Don't just be trapped in your house with no fresh air. So we'll get outside. I'll have him help me like do laundry, just so he's moving around and he's busy. I let him pick, you know, a card game, a memory card game, or just something just to get him thinking, so he's not just on his game or watching movies all day. When it comes to him watching TV, I'll let him watch like his shows or his favorite movie, but then I'll throw in there like some reading videos on YouTube or something, just to like, he needs to be learning. At least if you're gonna be watching something, let it be something where you're learning. So we're doing that. We're getting more into like the arts and crafts. So Dollar Tree, I found like a cute little book, and it's like the paint comes with the pages of the book. I don't know how to explain it, but it's like a picture, and underneath, if you find this in your Dollar Tree, there's little paint slots, and then it's a paintbrush that comes with it. All you have to do is wet the brush and then dip it on the paint on the paper, and it like activates the paint and he can color. So I found that at the Dollar Tree, and that kept him busy for so long. You know, anything arts and crafts to, you know, get them going and keep them busy, and that'll kill a lot of time. And you can paint with him, make it a bonding activity, or you can get some reading done, get that out the way. So yeah, so we'll do that, and that'll take time. Now this is the time that I'll go into my planner and see what I have scheduled, anything I need to get done. Usually I fill out my planner the night before, and I make it packed. Even if I don't feel like, I have it so packed to where sometimes I feel overwhelmed, but I like that because I'm like, okay, I have nothing else to do, so whatever I don't finish today, we can just carry this over till the next day. So I'm pretty much kind of planning for my whole week. You know, whatever I don't get done, it rolls over to the next day, so I'm not overwhelmed. I just know, okay, by the end of the week, everything I wrote down for Monday should be done by Sunday, and I can add to that list or take away as I see fit. So I'm just going through my planner. So that's usually reading, if I want to record a YouTube video, if I want to, I don't know, work on my business plan. I'm taking online free courses for like photography and screenwriting. So I have that scheduled in. Any new book I want to read, I'm trying to read at least a book a month. So that's another time killer. Like, I can read for an hour and it only feels like 20 minutes. So having that planner is the key, I think, because you feel like, okay, I really have something to do, and it's all things to better me and to work on myself and to build my brand. It's not time to focus on my employer and what they want. So that's why this time really has been critical for me too, because I'm really focusing on my passions and studying the Word of God. Like, getting closer to God is the main thing too for this to keep your sanity, because you start to just, let me go into that. That's its own topic. So yeah, so once I go through my planner, that's in there. So let's go to that. So in my planner, I always schedule prayer time, meditation, and studying the Bible every single day. You need that, because if not, you'll just find yourself on social media looking for, you know, a word or affirmations or your identity, and we can really get caught up, especially now since we're stuck at home and we have all this time to be on social media. And I don't want this time to be taken advantage of. I don't want to waste my time comparing my life to other people or feeling bad about my life. So getting into the Word and studying is very important, and it also builds your faith, because you know, like, no matter what happens out here, whether you get sick or you don't get sick, I already know, like, everything is taken care of. Like, I really just, you have this peace inside of you, and it's real and it's true, and that's how I know Christ is alive. Like, it's just, I get so much peace in reading the Word that I can't get anywhere else. It's a joy, and you really believe, like, whatever happens, and God is going to take care of me, and He's providing for me. He's been providing for me, and it's just a good feeling. So you definitely have to put that time in, and that Bible study time can take 30 minutes to an hour, and you're feeding yourself and just getting quiet. And for meditating, you know, I tend to like to schedule this time for nighttime. So I like my son to be asleep. We'll pray together, and I'll read him stories. And then once he's asleep, I go in the living room and I have all the lights off, because all day you're serving other people. If you're married, or if you have children, or even if you by yourself, cutting the lights off, I just put one candle on and just sitting there. Like, don't do anything. Especially if all day you've been following your planner and keeping the house up and cleaning and laundry or whatever, and you've been catering to other people. This is your time to love on yourself and cater to yourself. And you'll start to grow so much more love and a respect for you, but also for God. And you'll feel Him, like, closer than ever, because I think especially during times like these, we may feel that God's far away, and you know, how can he let this happen, and just all these thoughts will start to attack you. But just getting quiet, I feel closer than ever, and I feel so good. And it, like, all that those burdens, and you know, cleaning and caring for others, like, I feel like that weight's lifted off of me, and I can just sit there in quiet. Everybody's asleep, all the lights are out, I'm just sitting there, and I'm letting God talk to me. I'm not asking for nothing. I'm just reflecting and sitting there and listening. And this is how you will be able to hear God's voice and to hear it clear, because people always ask, well, how do you hear God's voice, or how you know this, or how you know that? You'll know when you get quiet, you get still, and you start getting these ideas and voices that are powerful. And it's, you know, it's something you couldn't think of or come up with on your own. It's just something just pouring into you and filling you up. So I encourage you, and this is going to keep you strong. This is my number one tip out of my whole list. If you don't hear anything else, just try it. You ain't got nothing but time. And I feel like this time God is really calling us to draw closer to him, because we don't have nothing else to do. You have no excuse. You have no excuse not to be reading, to not be praying, and not be bettering yourself. No excuse. If you waste this time, you will be upset when you have to go back to work and you come up out of all this and you haven't made any changes. And I'm not saying, oh, go out here, start a business, do this and do that. I just mean, period, any changes on yourself. If you haven't taken this time to better yourself in any way, shape, or form, you know, better your home, better your family. Sorry, my video cut off. But like I was saying, I honestly believe that you've wasted your time that you may never, ever get again, especially like this, what's going on. So, yeah, I hope this video encouraged you. And again, I want to end this too with how you start your morning. You also want to end your day. So yes, I do have a nighttime routine as well. When I put my son to bed, we eat dinner together. No technology at the table. We're just talking and we're eating. You know, we bless the food, brush your teeth, take a bath, get in bed, and I read him at least 3 books. Just 3 short, small books. Interactive books, like, you know, find this in the picture, find that, you know, just to get his mind going. But it also calms him and it calms me. We say our prayers together, go to sleep. Once he sleep, sometimes I'm so tired, like I never get back up, but usually I kind of try to wait till he goes to sleep. And then once he goes to sleep, that's when I get up, cut out all the lights, and then I have my meditation, quiet time. And then I'll get on YouTube and then just watch videos that don't require any thinking, just like fashion videos, hair videos. It's something comedic to make me laugh. I'm drinking my tea in the dark. I don't turn off the lights. I'm still in the dark. It's just something about being in the dark and it's quiet. Nobody asking you for nothing. And then after that, I go lay down, go to sleep, start my day over. And if you continue this, you're going to notice you're going to become stronger. You're going to value yourself more. You're going to grow closer to God. You're going to feel better as a parent. Just healthier. I don't know, it's just life-changing. Like, this time really, really, really is life-changing, especially because there's minimal distractions. Like I said, if you can combat being on your phone so much and being on social media, if you can cut that down, this is perfect time for growth. So yeah, I hope this video was helpful. You know, I hope you get a morning routine, night routine, start using that planner and reading, and you will feel so much better. So yeah, I'll see you guys in my next video, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.